Yo, what is going on, guys? It is day 56 of the 40-gallon reef build. I'm going to talk you guys through changes in the tank as well as problems that I'm currently going through in this tank because I'm running into some problems. All right, so the first thing, right before this video, rock fell, grazed my brand new umbrella leather coral. So he's retracted. He was more open. I just got him yesterday, so he's not fully open, but he's definitely slowly getting there. These guys, I've wanted a leather umbrella for so long, but typically I can't find them in the reef stores, and online they're about 70 bucks, and then you got to pay for that overnight shipping, so it turns into over $100 unless you buy like $150 worth of stuff, which I can never fill my cart with that much stuff. There's just not that much stuff that I want on those sites. So found him at a local reef shop, not locally. I drove down to downtown Tampa, about 45 minutes away. I was at a doctor's appointment and I visited one of the reef stores down there, saw him for $70 and didn't even hesitate. So glad that he's in the tank. He's a big piece. Really looks good in this tank. So the new aquascape, it's just kind of I mean, it looks bad. It's just a bunch of rocks kind of thrown in there. It is what it is. I'm not too good at creating aquascapes, and I don't have any putty or anything like that, and I don't really trust myself for that stuff. I need to kind of look into it though to prevent these rocks from falling, especially this one right here. I had a close call with some of my zoanthids. So I've moved most of the corals to the sand bed other than that Duncan. So we have my Paulson Xenia down here. My GSP is doing pretty well. He's actually completely covered the frag plug. You can't see the frag plug anymore, and that's really cool. First coral to do that. Zoanthids in the back. Everything is growing really slow, and I'm going to talk about why that could be in just a second. Got my pipe organ, my torch, and my Duncan, who has grown quite a bit. So why everything's growing so slow in this tank? My calcium levels are actually, yesterday we're at 360, and rookie mistake, calcium levels were a little low in the tank, and I tried to fix it by dumping in a bunch of calcium all at once. Didn't do my research, and that actually had the opposite effect, and what that did was lower calcium even more through calcium precipitation. So pretty much calcium precipitated out of the tank, took more calcium with it, therefore my calcium just plummeted. I think my calcium got in the twos, low to mid twos, really bad. I'm going to test it today, see where it's at. What I've been doing, I did a 5-gallon water change on this tank just to help it out a little bit, but you can't really see it, but there's calcium. You can see it on that glass, all that white, that's just calcium all over the glass. I've been testing it and pretty much not dosing, not doing anything, and the calcium levels are actually rising on their own slowly. So the best thing I can do is really just leave it and let them bring themselves back up to a safe level on its own before I start dosing. I went about a week without dosing. Calcium levels shot up maybe 40-50 points, and then I dosed again and it brought them down about 20. So wasn't ready to dose yet, so I'm just gonna give it honestly a couple weeks until a lot of this calcium kind of comes off the glass. Then try to scrub it as well, but other than that, that's pretty much where I'm standing. I'm just having problems with the calcium levels. I am doing a 2-part doser with CCAM, I believe is what I use. Yeah, CCAM Refusion. My DKH went up to about, I think it's at 7 or 8. Not sure. I've really struggled with that, and that could have been, me overdosing that as well. I'm honestly not too worried about getting a super high alkalinity rating. It's more for me of just keeping it stable. So if it's a little low, say at like 7, but it stays at 7, I don't really mind too much. As long as it doesn't drop below that 7 mark, we're okay. Really, I just kind of wanted to update you guys. I'm about to get some more corals. I know for a fact I'm going to get a hammer. Let me know where you guys think he could go in the tank. I'm thinking somewhere up top. I'm not too sure though about how good the flow is going to. I know the flow, is a little higher up top, and I don't want to like stress him out too much. So, but I kind of want to fill the top part of the tank since the sand bed's pretty much getting all filled up. Looks really nice. I want to give these rocks, you know, corals and stuff so that they can grow on top as well and just kind of completely cover the tank eventually, you know, over the years. But the tank's doing really well. Other than that, calcium level, nitrates and everything like that just stays super, super low in this tank. I use Purigen, and that stuff is amazing. It is the best product I have ever used in a reef tank. It keeps those nitrates super low. Mixed with, I don't have a lot of fish. All I have is these 2 clowns, and then I have my yellow watchman goby, and then I have my shrimp, and they're just like, you know, cleanup crew snails and crabs and stuff like that. So I will update you guys probably in a week and a half, 2 weeks, whenever I get these new corals. My birthday is actually coming up, and I'm going to go to the reef store and I'm going to get some more corals. So that's what I'm using some birthday money for. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you're thinking of the tank so far. I think it's coming out really well, and I think as soon as we bump that calcium level up, we'll be okay. You can see definitely on the torch he has some bleaching, and that's from alkalinity swings when I was trying to fix it. If I've learned one thing, don't try to fix everything at once. Slowly do it, please. It's, you know, it comes back to bite you in the butt. So the tank's looking good, but it could be looking better if I would have done more research and not tried to fix it all at once, because now I've been in this hole for a couple weeks now and it's really hard to get out of. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions of how I should get this calcium level slowly back up. Any help would be appreciated, guys. I've done a lot of research on it. Pretty much they've just said kind of wait it out. So peace out.